we go.
Hello everyone, this is John with Money on the Floor Currency Trader, and right now I'm showing you my new template to battle the markets. Basically, I'm trying to pass prop firms, I'm trying to make money and keep it. We all know that an impulsive move is a great way to trade, and this template shows you that impulsive move. It gives you an arrow, a triangle at the top, compression, explosion, close underneath the yellow. Everything is red at this time. You can take that trade down. Basically, the candle turned green and started to go sideways. The half trend went sideways too, went flat, and that is the indication that you need to get out, or if it breaks the top of this consolidation, to exit at that time. You can do it too. So that's another way of doing it. And then you would continue on your way down, and after this time you would exit at this time, or you would exit here once you realize you're sideways, and then go ahead and re-enter and make the rest of it down. It's however you would like to do it, but this is just an impulse, correction impulse, or a flag pattern as you see it here. Now what happens is we get the green bar, which tells us to exit because the triangle MACD has changed over. So this is just an indicator that tells me this has happened. It's real easy not to see it, so that's what I like about it. After that is you exit this trade, and it says you're looking for a buy trade, but it doesn't mean buy now, because even this red arrow, if you bought, I believe it was red and green, let me see, no, it's green and green, you could have bought here, but we really don't buy until it goes above the yellow. So right here it went above, pulled back a little bit, that's our entry right there. You got trigger lines out on the MACD, everything is green, you're above the yellow, up you go, and then you get the little red candle here, and you can either exit there because you do have a, right here you do have an evening star right here. You can see that right there real easy. This is an evening star right there. Or the other thing is it went down below and closed on this candle here, you would exit too. And if that didn't happen, definitely on the arrow you're going to exit, and the bomb you're going to exit, and over here on the change over here. But this is at the end of the day. It was very sporadic. This is not normal trading. So let's go back and see some normal trading here just for a minute. Let's go back in here. Here we go. So right here we get a green bar, and you think, okay, we're looking for a buy. There's an arrow. So we really need, and it also has a morning star right here, so it's nice to see. And we're saying, okay, we need to see this jump up above. And as soon as it went above and closed, that candle right there we can buy. So we look down, are we set up for a buy? Let me see. Oh, we're so close. So we were almost there, and it wasn't until the next candle that we got the buy, because everything is green at that time, and that's a safer way to get in, is on that candle right there. So you would buy right in here, and you would run it up, and you got a nice evening star, which told you to get out. Also, you got the next arrow right here, and it turned red to the candle. So all these things here would have told you to get out, that you're probably going to go sideways. And then once you got that, you got an arrow, but we don't take that arrow because it's red and green. So you never went red there, so it's still green, so you wouldn't take that. You would have to bypass that trade. Would never see the bar is still green, only says take buys. But we got this one right here, which was a nice buy, and you could take that one. Went up above, you bought it, it pulled back down, and as soon as the color went red, we saw that the MACD has dropped off. So we're going to probably take a loss on this small trade, which is fine, because in trading you have to be able to take your losses. Now what that means is you're in a excuse me, what that means is you're in a sideways market. So right here, that's a sideways market, so we don't want to trade in here, because if you do, it's possible to lose. So, and also down here you can see it too on the MACD, and that's why I like using the MACD for this. It finds the consolidations really tight. So now when it broke the consolidation, we're still looking for buys. There was your buy right there. It went up, it didn't make much. The skull and crossbones got you out, the arrow got you out, the bar got you out, everything got you out. And it says that you're going the wrong way now. So you make a little bit of money and get out. But what it did tell you is the next one is a sell trade. And we don't know where the biggest trade is. So we're taking what we see as we get it. And at that point we had the arrow, went underneath, closed. We can take the sell here. Trigger lines are out at this point, so I probably take the sell at this point. Right there, everything was red. Ran it down. We got the green bar, we got the arrow. Everything is telling you at that point to get out. Now that doesn't mean jump into this trade. It has to be all green, so that's the problem. You got to stick to the rules. So where is it all green? Let's see right here. All green is right there. We're above. You can take it there, and you only went this far up. They've got skull and crossbones, which told you to get out. And then you're like, okay, let me see what we're going to do. We got to buy here, but then you realize If you're looking at the MACD, it's very tiny. So you're going to put this into a box. And if you did take this to the first one, you would have lost. And as soon as you lose, you got to say, wait a minute, we're in consolidation. So put it in a box like I did here. Put the MACD in a box and do not trade that until it breaks out of that box. Once it broke out, we had the arrow, broke out. We don't take the first candle, let it pull all the way back. At that point right there, we enter. Everything is great. Up we go. You exit because either close and reverse, the arrow, or the bar. So all these things would get you out, and you exit that trade. And then again, it went sideways. There was an arrow, but right now you can see that we are looking for a sell, but we're red and green. That's keeping you from getting in because it's in the junk. You don't want to trade the junk because the junk just goes back and forth. Consolidation, we don't want that. So then the next arrow we got, the candle went underneath, pulled back up a little bit, trigger lines out, everything red, off you go to the markets, you make money. And the idea is that you make your money all the way down, and once you get done with that trade, do not jump in a trade right away. So right now it does say that we're looking for a buy trade, but this is red and green. It wasn't until it was green and green over here. And if you did take that one, you might have got one candle, then it came back on you and lost. So you had, wait a minute, we're in a sideways movement. I see this now. Let me put that into a box. And again, we're going through that same scenarios. And that's what keeps you out of trouble. Because anytime you have a momentum move, it does not usually go up right away. It usually goes sideways. Now, if it's a short move down or a news trade, it could do that, but most likely it's going to need time to go sideways. That's very important to know. So therefore, we're going to look for the right trade. And if you follow the arrows and you follow the template and you follow the consolidation, you're going to be able to make money and keep money in the markets. Too many times I come down here, make 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, and I give it back in here. Or I give half of it back, but it's very frustrating. I don't want to do that. I want to keep that money and then keep that money. If you're having problems passing a prop firm, it's because you're making the money, but you're giving it back. So if you were looking for a way to help yourself pass a prop firm or to make money in your account and keep the money in your account, join the trade room. When you join our trade room, you get all the software. You get all the knowledge that I can teach you on how to trade it. We trade it together. Everybody's looking at the same trade. Everybody's looking at gold. There might be a few people looking at different things, but that's fine. But mostly in the room, we're trading gold. And we're trying to pass some, either make money and keep it or passing a prop firm. Either way, it's a great way to do it together as a team using the same software. We all see the same thing. You can get guidance. We use mics. We actually get to talk to each other. Unless the class gets too big, then things might change. But right now, it's at the size where we can do that. So right now we're still using mics. Everything works great, so we can actually communicate together. And I really don't want it any other way. So if we got too many people, I'd probably have to close down the to be able to get in. So we're only going to probably take 20 people. I don't want any more than that because then you can't use mics. Everybody steps on each other and it's no good. And also when you're not talking, you turn your mic off. Very important. So you don't bother the other people with any noise or crunching or burping or who knows what else happens in there. But still, the idea is leave your mic off till you want to talk, turn it on, talk, and then turn it back off. It just keeps it polite for everybody else with a lot of mics going on. We need that. Otherwise, some people leave the mic on, makes all kinds of noise, and it's not nice to other people either. Then I have to pull them aside and explain it to them, that's all, or shut them down. So anyway, in the trade room, we're here to make money. We're here to make lots of money, but we're here to keep the money. So come do it in the room with us where we can teach you and work together as a team because everybody helps out each other. We're like-minded traders trying to make money in the markets and keep it. So think about it. It's only 125. It will be going up soon. I'm going to be going up to 150 because we started our community, but right now it's still 125. So if you want to get in at the founder's price, that's what it is, but it will be going up soon. And then we have a community where if you come into our community, which is with Mighty Networks, and then I have lessons in there. I have trades in there that I put. So all the trades I'm taking, I put in there, whether it's gold or US 30. Also, I put in lessons. I put in, we can talk to each other. You can ask questions. There's support. Anybody can help you with support that's in there. So it's a new thing, but it's growing and it's only going to get better. So I'm really looking forward to that, but the price will be going up. So if you want to get the founder's price, right now it's 125. It will be going up soon. Anyway, thank you so much, everybody. Let's make money in the markets, and I look to see you in the trade room. Okay, bye-bye.